Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam or Xtraws, and today I'm bringing you guys a Demolition gameplay on the map Drive-In, one of the maps from the most recent map pack for Call of Duty Black Ops. And today I got a gameplay right here for you with the AK-47. On this class, I've actually got Lightweight, Sleight of Hand, and Marathon. My attachment on the AK-47, as you can see by the fast reloading, is going to be the dual mag attachment, and that's typically what I'll run with on the AK-47 if I'm not using extended mags. I really like the combination of being able to combine extended mags with like scavenger. That way not only do I have a lot of bullets in each one of my clips, but also I don't have to worry about wasting ammo really fast, which is normally the main thing that you need to worry about when you are using extended mags on any weapon. So it is a good combination, and if you're not going to be using scavenger on your class and instead are going to go with something like hardline or lightweight, like this video right here where I'm using a lightweight on the AK-47, I'd highly recommend you go with the dual mag attachment. That way you get 2 extra clips of ammunition, and that's definitely going to help you get to your higher kill streaks if that's what you're going for. Speaking of kill streaks, my kill streaks for this gameplay were, I believe, the dogs, the blackbird, and the chopper gunner. So I was using really high kill streaks. I managed to get, I think, the chopper gunner twice in this gameplay and the dogs once, and that definitely helped with the spawn trapping. As I said before, playing Demolition here, which is my favorite game mode probably in all of Call of Duty, just because of how easy the spawn trapping can actually be on this game mode, and especially when you're playing a map that's really linear, like the one right here, Drive-In, you're going to be able to, spawn trap the enemy with like an assault rifle or even like an LMG if you keep your distance from their spawns. The thing about Demolition is if you can get really close to the enemy spawns, but as soon as you kind of get like right on top of it, they'll sort of switch them so they're further up the map. So what you want to try and do is sort of get right outside the main spawn area where they would sort of spawn right at the beginning of the game, and you want to sort of control that with, in my personal opinion, an assault rifle works best for that. Something like a FAMAS or an AK-47 will actually do really well. If you can sort of control that area and, like I just did right there, collect a blackbird, you're going to be able to run absolute train on these guys in the back of their spawn. You see, as soon as I got the blackbird, I had a lot more sort of confidence, I guess you could say, about running around the map, going around corners a lot faster because I knew where there were and weren't enemies, and that's something you really want to hold off until you have your blackbird up in the air to do, just because if you play this aggressive, unless you're someone like Sandy Ravage or the Mark J, you're probably not going to find yourself having too much success. You see right here, I saw someone, kept noob tubing, and when I saw it on the ground, I was like, I gotta try and get a little bit of revenge on these guys, but I think I ended up only getting 1 kill. It wasn't on the actual guy who was noob tubing me. For a little bit here, I used this guy's FAMAS too to sort of just kind of clear up their spawn as the blackbird sort of faded away. And what you sort of want to keep in mind right now, like, and this is what I was thinking about as I was sort of like ending my kill streak right here, is right now I need to make sure that because of the fact that my blackbird just expired, it's no longer in the air, I need to be a little bit more cautious when running into their spawn, because I just had that really good kill streak, and I assume that a lot of people, when they do that as well, this is just me and I'm pretty sure other people do this too, they sort of get a little cocky and they might think that they can do the same thing over again, maybe without the blackbird. So my words of advice to you guys is if you get on a really good long kill streak, what you don't want to do is run back into their spawn thinking like you own the place. What you got to do is sort of play conservative, sort of the way you originally started your kill streak. That way you can repeat the whole process again and end up getting a ton of kills in the game, not just a couple in the spawn because you ran back there really fast. At this point, I didn't want to call in my chopper gunner quite yet. One, you want to get to a good spot to do it, and 2, you want to make sure you do it at a really opportune time. My dogs were already, going to town on these guys in the enemy team, so I didn't really feel the need to overlap the two. I was sort of doing well, and I wanted to, like I said before, build up that blackbird again and start this whole domino effect with the kill streaks again. So just like I said a minute ago, I was sort of playing a bit conservatively because I had seen that my teammates were already playing the really far up role, and because of that they were actually kind of pushing the enemy out of the spawn, just like I said you shouldn't do before. But it actually worked out really well because of the fact that I took my own advice that I spoke about earlier and sort of stayed away from there. One of the things I also want to point out specifically for the map Drive-In is that you should always watch, if you're near the center of the map, the big building where the projector is, because if you kind of forget about that, the building with the projector or the billboard area right across from it, you might get caught with someone coming up behind you, or overlooking the entire map, shooting you, and that's something you really got to be careful about, especially because you can't always rely on your teammates to take care of the people on the sides of the map. Because at the end of the day, no matter how good a single player is, it doesn't matter if you are even Sandy Ravage or the Market J. A lot of times, if your teammates aren't able to hold down their areas of the map the same way you are able to hold down your own area of the map, they're going to let people get through to your side of the map and then shoot you from the back. So that's one thing that I would always pay attention for. Right here you can see I got the Blackbird, and I got the chopper gunner, but then I sort of got cocky. I didn't really pay attention to the fact that someone spawned on my left, and what ended up happening right there is I got my kill streak ended right before I got my dogs, and I wasn't able to utilize it all. Right here was just the end of the round, and actually funny enough, right here you can see that I'm just sort of standing still, not moving whatsoever. My doorbell actually rang. The delivery guy brought some pizza. I had to run downstairs, answer it, pay the guy, and then come upstairs really quick, and it worked out alright. I know it's a little boring that you have to sit here and watch this, but I just thought that was a little bit funny. Anyway, another thing I wanted to talk about, not really specific or not really related to this gameplay itself, is the new map pack that got announced, and there's a bunch of really cool maps, including a moon map for zombies. And I think I'm going to be planning on, because I've got so many requests for this, actually doing a dual commentary with the Syndicate Project. If you don't know who he is, he's this really awesome guy from Britain. His name's actually Tom, or not from Britain, but from the UK. His name's Tom, and me and him have done quite a few zombie-related gameplays and videos together in the past, and people always seem to enjoy him, so I thought I'd do that again. If you don't know who he is and you like zombies, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description of this video, and you guys can go check him out. So what you're seeing right now is right when this round started, what I decided to do was call in my chopper gunner, or at least one of them. What I wanted to do was just sort of trap them right there, right off the bat. That way my teammates could rush into the spawn while I was, killing them over and over again and get the bombs planted. They ended up actually getting one of the bombs planted, but I think then the enemy actually defuses that one, or we just weren't able to get the second plant off as well. Right now, I decided not to call my chopper gunner, the second one that I had, even though this game may end really quickly, just because of the fact that there was a Blackbird in the air, and I wanted to start building up kills with my gun, and it's a little bit more entertaining to see me run to the spawn and kill a bunch of people, rather than, me just calling in my chopper gunner at this point and having you guys watch that. I just thought, maybe this would be kind of what you guys prefer, and I could have ended up with a better score if I just had called it in right away maybe, but that's not really what I wanted to do. I wanted to sort of make it a little bit more entertaining than that. So right there, B just went off, and now we're sort of in a difficult situation because I can see that I have 3 teammates and myself all towards the right side of the map, and what I think that caused the enemy do is to spawn in the back left of the map near the merry-go-round and the backside of the trailer. So because of that, I kind of wanted to run in there and try and clear it out, that way they weren't spawning there anymore. As you can see right there, I ran past the merry-go-round assuming that my teammate had killed the people who were there, and the guy who I was just talking about a second ago actually shot me in my back, so that kind of sucked. And then spawning on the opposite side of the map in the opposite direction diagonally then made me think, okay, I really got to chill out right now. I can't just keep running into the spawn, because clearly they've got a pretty good lockdown on the position where I do not want them to be. So I sort of backed up. I got on this billboard right here, which I mentioned earlier. You should always watch for people sort of standing on and shooting down. And at this point, one of my teammates planted the bomb, and then I think one of my other teammates got the dogs kill streak and called those in. And I decided, you know what, we're definitely going to win this now. I'm just going to call in this chopper gunner, kill as many people as possible, and let the game end right here. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's the end of this gameplay right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The last little bit here is just spent shooting down some people while they try and shoot down me, and I think they actually do successfully shoot me down in a second here. But anyway, guys, more videos coming soon. I'm thinking about doing some more live commentaries, which is something I haven't done in a really long time. Please do me a favor if you enjoyed the videos and you want to see more from me. A, like the video if you don't mind, and B, leave a comment and tell me which types of my old videos that I used to do would you like me to do more of more frequently. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.